A neomorph is a snake. Part snake. Snakes eat anything. Yes, we're going to kill her. Leviathan doesn't like poison. We're going to vote to kill her too because, why not? So, players who voted yes, paint one mark in their legacy folder next to Umbracius. So, we're going to get a positive mark with Umbracius. Apparently, it's because we're following orders, and we're proving we can follow orders very, very well. Action. Everyone paints the dot called FE1D in their legacy folder. Apparently, this is something that's going to be remembered for a long, long time throughout this campaign. Female engineer in person, please, please don't! A single gunshot roars through the station. Umbracius, calm. Make no mistake, Commander, we're not in the business to be heroes. We're here to get a job done. This mission requires sacrifices and bold decisions. I expect the consummate professionalism you've just shown to be a hallmark of your operations. Real calm, interference. Umbracius, we have a problem. We're experiencing a massive of interference. It's a double solar flare. It's breaking up our comms. The station will be hidden. When ready, continue to C2B mission update number 4. Place 7 block paths. So we need to add in 7 block paths really quick here. So let's go ahead and add in our 7 block paths, and let's go ahead and remove that point of interaction. So we have a block path here. We have a blocked path here. A blocked path right there. A blocked path right there. Block path, block path. Oh, this is going to be super duper exciting because I only have one guy who can move very, very fast. And I have one guy who, well, he does a decent job moving. He just doesn't move as fast as we need him to move. This should be super duper exciting. Okay, here. Let's see how this is going to roll out. Umbracius, calm, interference. Commander, come in. The station is falling apart. Get your team back to the ship. Mission parameters. Success. Get all players on board the ship. Those not reaching the ship before the turn reaches 0 will be recovered at the mission, painting 1 scar each. Oh, this is going to be fun. I have 6 turns to move these slowpokes off of the ship. Trigger conditions. Players take 1 unblockable damage in the beginning of each of their turns. Does not apply while on the ship. Failure. If all players are unconscious, all are recovered after the mission, painting 1 scar each. Ooh, this is brutal. I actually like the other one better for these guys because they probably would have had a much better chance of surviving because, oh, this is going to be really, really fun. Luckily, we have need to get a lot of scars. I just realized because it does say unblockable damage. Oh, this is going to be so brutal. So darn brutal. Right now, the thought going through my process is something about a Kessel run, 5 parsecs, and definitely not enough time to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate Lelia. And first thing we need to do is take 1 point of unblockable damage. Remember, unblockable damage completely ignores our shields. So the very first part of pain we are going to get is internal bleeding. Ouch! When drawn, move a wound card 1 space to the right on the time track. Place this card on number 3. Luckily, we're playing on easy mode or standard mode because otherwise we have to do, actually there's no ongoing or when discarded for this card. But unfortunately, it went in the number 3 slot, which is the worst possible slot it could have went for us. That means our unpredictable move is going to go way, way, way in back. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Brutality, I know your name. Heal yourself or a character within 3 for 2 wounds. Ooh, I'll be saving that because I'm about to have another wound very, very quickly. So let's go ahead and play unpredictable move right here in our number 4 slot. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely terrible. Oh my gosh. It's like the game hates me. So I heal, which is, heal 2 wounds. Not going to do it. Yep, got to take the pain. So we're going to place this in the number 4 slot, and then we are going to roll 3 dice. We got lots of movement. Life is going to be wonderful for us. Ooh, we got decent amount of movement. We have 4 points of movement plus 1 movement. So I got a total of 5 points of movement. That's actually pretty good. So our first card is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of movement. Okay. And now let's just do a basic move right now. And then I need to get a 2 out of this. Got a 1, not terrible. So we'll go 1, 2, just like that. Wow, this is going to be really exciting. So let's go and get our free rest, which is going to advance that, and that. This card will go right back into our hand. Not a bad start, but now we get to go on to the fun here of flipping our activation, advancing the timer track, and now we get to go to our Leviathan player who does not have the ability to move too fantastically. I have a decent basic move. Let's see here. Deal 3 damage, deal 1, move 3. Ooh, Ryan cover, move 3 plus the roll of a die, and I'll go on the 2 slot. So the first thing that's going to happen is, of course, we're going to take that point of damage. When drawn, move an action card 1 space to the right, discard this card. 1 space to the right, light incision, and then we get to discard this card. Darn it. Not really what I was hoping for. We are now going to spend Run and Tear. This is going to give us 3 points of movement, and then we have to heal, and we get to roll 1 die also. We'll get a 2 plus our 3 points of movement. It's going to give us 5 total movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking at our hand of cards here, we want to do, I think we're going to do a basic move again, which is going to be a 0. Of course, this will go right back into our hand. Let's roll the die, and we will get a +1, so that's going to give us 2 points of movement. 1, 2. We are going to end our turn by getting our free rest action. We will flip this over just like that, and then to signify that our turn is over, we are down to 4. Let's go ahead and refresh both of our heroes and figure out which one of our heroes we want to go next. This is actually going to be really, really tense because I need to figure out who is going to be best to go. Looking at all the cards, I burned my really good movement cards. I'm thinking what's going to happen is, you don't have the ability to heal all the players, do you? Oh boy, this is just going to be painful. I think I need to get Mr. Snake Man through first. So the first thing we're going to do is, that goes on the 2. I'd go all the way over here. But the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to take a wound, which is going to go in that 4 slot immediately. Oh boy, this is just going to be super painful. I have to do a rest action first, and then do the advanced drone, and wow. Not liking this at all. So let's go ahead and start. The very first thing that's going to happen for our turn, we're going to activate our Neomorph, is it's going to say is Head Trauma. Move a wound card 1 space to the right and place this card on the number 2. So this slot is full, so it's going to go all the way over here, and this goes to the number 2 just like that. First thing we're going to do on our turn is, I guess we have to take the rest action. So this would slide like this from the rest action. I hope I'm doing the right thing here. I really hope I'm doing the right thing here. I may not. We'll play Advanced Drone Medic. We're going to roll the die. Please give us movement. We got movement, so that's good. We'll spend our point of movement to advance like this. Then this says right here, heal yourself or a character within 3 spaces for 2 wounds. Both of these wounds are going to pop off of us. That's both of our actions, unfortunately, so we didn't go as much as we want to. We will get our free rest, flip over, advanced time tracker just like that. Now we get to go back to Antathus, who is going to take 1 wound. Lovely. We're going to get fracture. It says places in the number 2 slot when drawn. Number 2 slot is put. So we're going to go over there just like that. Do I just bust a move as fast as I can, or do I do a double rest? Because if I do a double rest, I'm going to get my Run and Tear and my armor regeneration back, which is going to allow me to get that wound back. Oh boy, let's see here. If a player, those not reaching the ship before the turn reaches 0 will be removed after the mission. I don't have an option. I need to do the basic move twice. I really just have to do the basic move twice. I don't have an option at all. This is painful. So we'll do a basic move, and then we're going to roll the dice. And the dice will finally be in our favor. We'll get 2 points of movement. So we'll go 1, 2, plus our 1 point of movement. And then we're going to take the basic move, and we are going to play the basic move one more time down, and we'll play that over here on our 0 slot, and we will roll the die, which is going to give us 1 point of movement. We'll go 1, 2, just like that. And actually, I'm not blocking. So we're safe for now. Emphasis on for now. We will get our free rest. This will come back into our hand. This will slide down. This will slide down. We will flip over to signify that we have activated, and we will advance the time token right here. Now I need to hope that I'm not totally hosed by the damage, whatever damage card I'm about to get here. If I got a 1 damage, life would be wonderful. 1 damage would be like the perfect card to get here, because that would go ahead and get the unpredictable move back into my hand. Of course I didn't. Place this card in the number 3 slot. That means that Advanced Drone Medic comes right back into my hand. Actually, I think I messed up the wound on the last turn. I forgot to put the card back into my hand. You know what? I just realized I did damage wrong. If I would have did damage right, this actually may have made a huge difference, because I think that last damage would have went in place of one of my skill cards, putting that skill card back in my hand. Oh well. Hindsight is 20/20. And that's what happens when you're trying to make an entertaining video and trying to pay attention to the rules. And I truly messed up on the wounds rules here, I think. I really think I did. If I did, I'll leave a comment in the video. You guys will know I messed up. And you'll see right here what I'm telling you, I messed up on the rules. When you play a damage card, if there's already a skill card in that slot, that skill card goes back in your hand. I think I completely had a brain moment there. We're all allowed to have our brain moments once in a great while. So that is our damage. I need to get all the way over here. He's going to get 1 more activation. So I think the smartest thing to do would be to rest and then do a move. Actually, is he going to get another activation? Because at the end of the turn, he's going to go down to 1. Oh, he can't make it. There's actually no way at all for him to make it, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I could Hail Mary it. If I can Hail Mary it, I can possibly survive. Do I have anything that gives me a move? You and ally gains 1. Let's see here. Move an ally 2. That would have been a good time to actually use that. I forgot about that. +1 wound. +4 rerolls are our next action this turn. Don't have that. Gain 1 shield. Well, I can pretty much guarantee that... Actually, wait. No. Ooh. This is what is so cool about this game. There are so many deep strategies to this game. This is a very strategic game, much like really well-designed games. This actually... I know I'm paying a good compliment to the designer, but this actually feels like a game designed by Vlaada Chvátil or another designer who builds in some really good, deep strategies and tactics in the game. This is what's going to happen here, and I can actually do this, because at the end of this round, both of my batteries are going to refresh for both my players, so I can pick who is going to activate next round. What I can do right now is I could play a card right now that's going to allow me to move an ally 2 spaces, which means he does not need to take his turn next round. Not only will this do, but this is also going to give me 2 rolls of the dice. Then I can follow that up with a rest action. Actually, what do you need to do? A rest action. I'll get my free rest action. So I can do Healing Drone. Then I can do a standard move. I can do this. Oh, I can so do this. It's not impossible. Play your cards, play smart, and things can work out for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Healing Drone. Now, Healing Drone is, or Hacking Drone, not Healing, but Hacking Drone is going to place down here in the slot number 4 right here. I am going to go ahead and burn this. Remember, when you burn these tokens, you must decide to burn those tokens before you do any dice rolling at all. And this is going to allow me to move an ally 2 spaces. 1, 2. He's aboard the ship. He does not need to activate next turn because he is absolutely safe. So we also get to roll 2 dice. So if either one of these dice give me any movement, life is going to be wonderful. Yes, that's 3 points of movement. So it's great when you get those great moments in a game. It just makes you so excited. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, just like that. So this was our first action that we've taken this turn. Our second action is going to be to play a basic move for us right here, right now. So the basic move is going to give us 1 point of movement. We're going to get a shield. Well, it does us no good. I can't focus, so let's go ahead and take our 1 more point of movement. This card will go back into our hand. I'm so excited because this is cool. Free rest. Free rest. This card goes right back into our hand just like that. We are going to signify that our battery's flipped over. We will advance the turn tracker. Did I swap the battery twice and then I just cheated myself? Oh man, I hope I didn't just cheat myself, because if I did, I'm gonna be really upset because I feel like I just did something very, very cool. That's gonna be really unfun if I totally messed up this whole thing. I hope I didn't do that. So, refreshing both the batteries for both of our heroes. If I did that, I'm gonna be kind of upset with myself because this has been a really fun adventure so far. Refresh the batteries. I can pick to activate this hero again, and all I need to do is just do a basic move, or I can do an unpredictable move. I'm going to do a basic move, 1 action right now. Roll the dice, get 3 points of movement. 1, 2, 3, and we're safe. Again, I really hope I didn't cheat myself, because if I did, I'm going to be really, really upset. The wound we got was abrasion when drawn, move 1 wound card, 1 space to the right, and discard. That's what I've gotten there. Still would have got my move. I'm kicking myself if I messed up on that. I really am kicking myself. I hope I did not think what I did. If I did, oh well, you guys get a great idea of at least how the game plays, but we all made it off the mission in this very exciting, very intense moment. Let's go ahead and continue the mission briefing. When concluded, continue to C2B, Mission Update 5, Aftermath. Mission Update number 5, Aftermath. Umbrasius in person. Well, that could have gone more smoothly, couldn't it? But let's try not to worry too much about little details. Get some rest, my crew, and I have some analysis to do before we pick our next target. A few hours later, Umbrasius in person. I hope we all manage to get some sleep. We have a long road ahead of us, and if we're working together, we'll be more effective if we earn each other's trust. To begin with, I'd like to know a bit more about your band of misfits. Care to elaborate on some of your previous exploits? Choice. What will you tell Umbrasius about yourself? Each player will tell Umbrasius a story about themselves. If you tell a story about great valor, gain 1 point of personality mark in inspiring. If you tell a story of a person close to you, paint 1 personality mark in supportive. If you tell a story about loss, paint 1 personality mark in cautious. And again, these are all these marks down right here. If you tell a story about your own achievements, paint a personality mark in dominating. So this right here is one of those option trees and one of those decision trees where your decisions are going to modify how your heroes are going to evolve. Because you're going to paint these permanently on your heroes, and that's going to give you these extra tokens, which again allow you to modify these cards that you're going to be playing. Playing these cards and getting these extra benefits can only be done if we have these heroic marks on our hero cards. And that completes this mission. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video series. If you have any comments or questions, make sure you leave them down in the YouTube comments down below. I will definitely get your questions as quickly as I can. You also feel free to email me, Off the Shelf Board Game Reviews. That's otsbgr@gmail.com. I'll do my best to answer your email as quick as I can. If you enjoy this video and the content I put out there, think about supporting the channel on Patreon. Just $1 in the tip jar can help me cover my costs and help bring out more content for you. Remember, this channel is 100% self-funded without sponsors, or the luxury of getting sponsorships to help me pay for everything. So the content you see comes from pretty much out of my own personal pocketbook. If you want to see more content just like this, tossing $1 in tip jar is a great way to say thank you. Let me know that you enjoyed this content and also help me bring out more content for you. If you enjoyed this video series, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.